Hello, my name is Ella. I am 104 years old. I was born in a small town in Iowa, and life has taught me many lessons. My childhood was difficult. I lost my brother during the war. We had to be strong, resilient, and hopeful through all challenges life presented. I met my husband when I was young. We wasn't wealthy, loved dancing, letters that kept us connected, feeling close always. We faced hardships, yet laughter filled our home. Small moments mattered. Love and joy were always more important than money or things. Young people travel, enjoy life, laugh, and love. Don't let fear or opinions control your happiness. My childhood was hard. My brother and I learned courage. We laughed, cried, and never gave up hope. I met my husband young. He was poor, but our hearts were full. Letters and dancing kept us connected. Our home was small, yet joy was immense. Morning walks, shared meals, and quiet evenings shaped our love. True wealth is not money. It comes from memories, laughter, family, and small moments that touch your soul. Life is fleeting. Be kind, explore, love fully, cherish every moment. Small joys bring the greatest happiness always. My brother fought hard during difficult times. Losses came early. We stayed strong, facing life together with courage. Meeting my husband brought light to dark days. We laughed, danced, and shared letters while apart, dreaming of life. We had little money, but love was abundant. Sunsets, walks, and small adventures made every day beautiful together. I want young people to remember, life is short. Live fully, laugh often, love freely, and never regret anything. There were days of doubt and worry. Yet faith and love carried us forward. We lost friends along the way. Grief visited often, but gratitude stayed in our hearts. When my husband fell ill, I stayed beside him every single day. I held his hand and whispered memories. Love does not disappear with time. After he passed, silence filled the house. I learned strength I never knew. Loneliness teaches you many things. It teaches patience, reflection, and quiet gratitude. I began speaking to young people, sharing lessons from my long life. I tell them, choose kindness, choose courage, choose love before pride. Do not waste years chasing approval. Live your truth bravely. And remember, every small story matters. Even yours deserves to be heard. Sometimes people think ordinary lives are unimportant, but ordinary days build the strongest, most meaningful memories. I was never famous or wealthy, yet I experienced love deeper than gold. Do not measure your life by money. Measure it by kindness, courage, and honest relationships. There will be heartbreak. There will be disappointment. But there will also be beauty beyond imagination. Forgive when you can. Let go when you must. Peace is more valuable than winning arguments. Time moves faster than you expect. One day you will miss these simple, quiet moments. Call your parents. Hug your children. Say what you feel before it becomes regret. Take risks in love. Protect your dignity. And never stay where you are not valued. I have lived more than a century, and still I am learning gratitude every day. So remember, your story matters. Live bravely, love deeply. The world truly needs to hear it. There were seasons when money was scarce. We counted coins carefully and trusted tomorrow would be kinder. I sewed clothes by hand at night. My husband worked long hours without complaint. We did not have much, but we had dignity. And dignity carried us through hardship. When our first child was born, fear mixed with overwhelming joy. I held that tiny hand and understood love deeper than ever before. Parenthood changed everything. Suddenly, our dreams became larger than ourselves. We made sacrifices quietly. New shoes for the children meant old coats for us. There were nights I worried endlessly, but I never let my children see fear. I wanted them to grow brave, confident, and kind despite our struggles. Years passed quickly. Children grew taller, and our house felt louder and warmer. Family dinners were sacred. Even simple meals felt like celebrations together. We talked about dreams, mistakes, and forgiveness around that small wooden table. Then one day, they left to build their own lives. The house became quieter, but my heart remained full of pride. I learned that letting go is another form of love. Watching them succeed brought tears of gratitude to my aching eyes. As years passed, my hair turned silver and my steps became slower. I began waking earlier, sitting quietly, remembering voices that once filled the rooms. Photographs became treasures. Each one held laughter arguments, birthdays, and ordinary Tuesdays. I realized memories are fragile. That is why we must create them carefully. There were regrets, of course. Words I wish I had spoken sooner. But I forgave myself. Life is too short for endless guilt. I learned that mistakes do not define you. Growth defines you. When you fall, stand again. Even trembling steps still move forward. Love deeply, even if it scares you. Fear should never control your heart. And remember, time is the only treasure we truly cannot replace. I once believed I had endless time. I was wrong. Years disappear quietly. One day you notice how fast everything changed. If I could return to youth, I would worry less and love more. I would take more photos, hug longer, forgive sooner. Do not wait for perfect moments. They rarely arrive. Create beauty in ordinary days. That is where happiness truly lives. Listen carefully to people you love. One day, silence will replace their voices. Choose kindness even when pride tells you not to. Spend time, not money. Time builds memories. Money builds temporary comfort. When my journey ends, I hope my children remember laughter most. Not the struggles, not the bills, but the warmth. Because warmth is what carries you through the coldest seasons. If you are listening now, promise yourself something. Live fully, love bravely, forgive quickly. Start today. Your story matters. And The world truly deserves to hear it.